What's up, everybody? Been having a lot of fun doing that. I've actually been flying upside down quite a lot lately. Anyway, is that a hawk in there? Did I see a hawk nest? Somebody said hi, hawk nest. Where's Hawk? There he is. Yeah, go check out Hawk Nest. He just joined YouTube. He plays Hunt Showdown a lot. A little bit of Fallout, a little bit of Maker stuff. Anyway, we got the early crew in here as usual. Gassy Masher Phil in the kitchen. Joe Russ, who left. Franco Walker. Mr. S was here early, as well as Frankie 78 Clive. C. Maurice Walker. C2S TJ. Hey, there's Frank Noto Betty. We are fully franked. That's good. Delta Mike, what's up? E-Fault. D Wood. Jacques Attack. And if I missed you, I'm sure I'll get to you. Don't worry. Dan. Yeah, there's Dan. What's up? Anyway, if you're new here, we derp around for a few minutes and then we get to it. It is 49 degrees and windy out, so I'm not really interested in trying to drive the Nitro in that kind of cold BS. So we'll try again next week. So let's, why don't we go ahead and start with our phone call. Yellow. Yeah, no, that's all fixed. Yeah. No, there was one piece slightly out of whack and it threw the entire fucking build off. Yes. Nah, yeah, I just fixed it last week. Yeah. Nah, we're good. Yep. All right, no worries. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, 420's coming up. Shit. I forgot about 420. That's a Sunday. Yeah, I'll probably stream something. I mean, it's at 420. I'll probably just get fucking baked and play some Scum. Or maybe, I don't know, Scum or something. I'll get baked, we'll play a game all day. How's that sound? Yeah, I forgot April 20th coming up. Like, that's a pretty obvious one, too, but what's up, Josh? Woo. All right, we have, let's see. So more parts from Fama showed up, as well as another body of a Mercedes, but not great. Now, I will say the shipping and packaging on this was fucking amazing. Like, it even came with, like, the thin peel-off to protect it. Problem is, I don't know what the fuck they were trying to protect. Because one, the lines are cut wrong. It's supposed to be cut along that groove. You can see that's just fucked up, especially on this corner here. That's cut high. And look at the fucking paint job. Like, you see those marks and those streaks? And the bubbles, like it kind of looks like shit. Like I'm gonna get some pictures. And like I don't know if you can see the windshield. No, like the windshield is all scuffed up and shit. Like it almost looks like a used body, but it's just fucking bad. But yeah, I got to get pictures of this to Fama so we can contact the seller and be like, what the fuck? I mean, like I actually went like. You know, on the fucking body to make sure it wasn't something I wanted, but like that's all these streaks and shit. Let's see. It's hard to see on. You can kind of see them. Oh well, there you go. Come on, there you go. Look at that. I mean, that looks like raw ass. I mean, I love the fact that he sent me a body. I just wish that he hadn't gotten screwed on this. So, see what we can do with that. What's up, Chris? Ugh. Yeah, pre-scrub. Like, I know it's going to end up getting beat up anyway, but can, like, I do the beating up of it? What's up, Mr. Meerkat? Oh, yeah, I actually gotta... Damn, I haven't even started the the Woofle software. Let's see if it'll start up and not crash the computer. I haven't done that in a long time. Oh, it actually just worked. That's pretty rare. All right, well, let's do a vertithermal Woofle. And then we'll continue on the Legos. Wrong screen. There we go. Boom. Come on. Woo. Slow down. Slow down. One. One for Freddy. One over here for no reason. And whoop. Put that over there. That right there. All right. Recalibrate. Yeah, sometimes it's not the best time for that, but I think we're all right there. What do you call a Spanish guy being discharged from the hospital? Manuel. How you doing, Jack Attack? I took Misty to the vet yesterday. Your cat with the missing tooth. You have good news and bad news. Well, I guess let us know. What's up, Mr. S? Pre-scrum, yeah. But no need to, who's protesting? 420 has lost all its meaning up in Canada now that it's federally legal. I'm in the nation's capital, and there used to be like 10,000 people all lighting up at once to protest the oppressive laws. But now there's no need to protest. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Okay. Bad news is the 3 remaining canines had to be extracted, but the good news is that all her other teeth are completely intact, and she doesn't need to. Doesn't seem to be bothered by it. All right, good. Well, like as long as the kitty's going to be okay, that's the most important part. If she's not out hunting and killing, she should be fine without the teeth. So that's good to hear. So, cheers to Misty's speedy recovery and good prognosis on health in general. Jack Attack says, whoever came up with the word dentures really missed the opportunity to call them substitutes. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So we got all that. I ate enough chicken for now. I don't know who that was calling. And yeah, let's get to some Lego stuff, shall we? Yeah. All right. If you want to follow along, thanks to Gasmasher, the direct link to the download, as this is only available in digital instructions, it is in the description. So here we are with this all fixed up. So now I got to figure out where the mouse is. There we go. That. And let's see. We built 2 of the deflectors. And that's when we figured out it was all fucked up. So we are starting at step 115, it looks like. Yeah, so I only got 1 set of reflectors on there. Let me check the camera, make sure I'm doing... Are we good? Yeah, okay. When I have the instructions pulled up, I can't see the camera thing. All the lights are on. It always seems... I must be going blind. It always seems like it's darker in here. All right. So yeah, we will start at 115. To relearn where all this crap is. Toodly doo. I like the sliding transition from one camera to the next. Yeah, some I do kind of randomly. Most I do are the Luna thing, which is like the fade-ish, like the circle fade. But the sliding one's a good one too. I like that one. You can always get the crazy ones that do all kinds of graphics and shit, but I'm just like, yeah, we're good here. Works good on some channels, not needed here. Alright, so we need to figure out where things are now. Again, I don't see what I need in there. Move those up there. What do we got here? This does. Where are my tweezers? Tweezers! Tweezers. Those are shiny gray ones. Don't need those. We have a wedge, one of those foot-looking things. Dark gray. Okay. Looks like a steering wheel or something in there. There's a red foot-looking thing. Okay, there's the wedge, or the little nipple thing. One of those. We're going to need two more on this page. So we might as well grab the other two. I'll look up a chat here in a second. Let me check the rest of this bag here for a wedge or the one of two dark gray foot things. The boobies. I already checked them, dumbass. Okay. I did not check this one. No, check that one. Alright. Oh, yeah. And I sent CyberPower the results of the tests, as well as the link to the video, the live stream we did. And they are sending me new batteries. I just had to send them a copy of the receipt, and they will be showing up soon-ish, whenever they get them shipped out. But, yeah. So that's cool. What the fuck? Oh, okay. One of those there. Need a 6 long, 6 double wide. There it is. Yeah, it was quick too. I sent them the thing. Within 24 hours, they sent me a shipping tracking number. And so this will be the tracking number. Here's the order number, yada yada. And it's like awesome. Thank you very much. So I figure once they get here, we'll redo the live stream. And we'll redo the load test, and I'm going to send them the link ahead of time and say, hey, look, if you want to watch, I'm going to do this again with the new batteries. It was weird that when we had that power outage like a month and a half-ish ago, that the gaming computer was pulling 600 watts and just cruised right through it. Not sure why it failed that hard under 400 watts, but all I can figure is that was the last gasp of that battery. What are we doing this? Why does that not look right? Hold on. Go back here. That's like that, right? Yeah. No. What? No, it is. I don't know how I keep flipping orientation on this. Is Lego dyslexia thing? Leglexia? There, that should go like that. Yeah, yeah. No. That. Oh, that's what threw me off. Yeah, yeah, that goes there. That goes like that. And then that goes there. Sorry. There. There we go. Alright. Now we got some flat fours. Some flat squares. I have the exact same UPS, but it's mega old and out of warranty. Still going to use your process to check it out. Performs fine every outage, though. Yeah. Like, I looked it up, and you can get, like, name brand batteries, a pair of them. They're like $45. So, even if they wouldn't have covered it, it wouldn't have been any, you know, quote, sweat off my back. $45 to basically get a brand new $220 UPS again. Just one of those. So that's cool. That way. Yeah. But so as soon as those show up, we'll do that. We'll do the load test, and then that one will get moved downstairs to replace the fucking like 20-year-old APC UPS that's like literally electrical tape to the side of a big battery. That'll be just fine, and I'll take that big chunker and probably put it on its own thing. I'll bring that up here and put all my network stuff on it instead of running off of the studio's UPS. So I can shuffle around and just get better backup situations for everything. Especially since, you know, most of what I do on the channel at this point is live streaming, so being able to stream through a storm, at least for a little while, wouldn't be bad. At the very least, it's nice to do do they still call it a graceful shutdown? Like if you link your shit to your UPS, you can like, it'll send a signal to like shut the computer down in blah 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 minutes because it's about to die. That's still called a graceful shutdown. That would be the biggest reason to use it. At least on the one Windows server downstairs. Because Christ, we know if you power fails on a Windows machine, it is a roll of the dice. What's up, Pancake? Renex? Oh, sorry, Pancake Man. I forgot that we were supposed to wait for you. Don't forget to park the hard drive. Yeah, that's too. You don't want them to slam around with a power outage. Let's see, a flat twofer and some weird hingy piece. I don't know if it's going to be a pre-assembled hinge. Some of them are, or if I'm going to find two halves. Let's find out. So, some white hinge bits. APC used to be like the only name in UPSs as default. Yeah, that was. I have a ton of APCs downstairs. The one keeping the ONT and the main router up is is that it? It's a 1200 VA volt amp. Doesn't look like the right piece. No, that's not right piece. Okay. One that I soldered in the extra row of MOSFETs and zero link resistors, and then I went into something on my Raspberry Pi and changed its settings up to a 2000 VA, and that thing runs like butter. And I put was able to get like 1,300 watts on it once, and it was just did not care. So that's hooked up to two series, not 34, I think it's 31 batteries, like tractor trailer, starting battery, or start run batteries. It's hooked up to two of those for 24 volts. So when the power goes out, the network's up for like days. What was that noise? That was weird. Now that it's warming up, is the outdoor mic going to make a comeback? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that was, we do that. Yeah, I'll get back to doing that. Here, let me move. Yeah, they're sitting right here. Boop. Move that over there. That'll remind me to get that ready. So I'm gonna find that one piece of this hinge thing I cannot find. Found it in another color. Not in this tray. No. Start over. Let's see. No, it's an odd piece. I'm gonna have to look for the clamp as opposed to anything else. It's a really unusual piece. I don't know that I've ever seen this one. It's like two pieces in one kind of thing. Let's see what I mean well, we'll see what I mean in a moment, or whenever I find it. Nope. Oh, there it is. Come here, little bugger. Ooh, hey, we got runners. This little guy, I don't know. I can't even see if it's focusing or not, but that's kind of a weird one. I don't know, I've seen that one before. Gotta hear the neighbors now. Yeah, they're, the one guy actually, like, moved out. Like, the douchebag. Yeah, it was just a dick to his brother and all that shit. You know, the loud guy. They actually, like, made him move out. Like, he is going. Oh, there's one more piece here. So it's been a lot quieter over there. A lot more peaceful in general. He left like 2 weeks. Like, they said he had to be out by the new year. He left like 2 or 3 weeks into January. So I kind of feel like he didn't think they were going to do anything about it. And then when the time came, they were like, you need to get the fuck out. Kind of feel like that's what it boiled down to. Which is good, because it seems like they didn't really stand up to him too much. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just what I saw outside of the, you know, when they were outside. But it's good to see that he had to do something, you know, take the next step in growing up. De-douching is always welcome. Yeah. Like I said, at this point, really my only concern is that the other neighbors are like moving. And they're the ones where dude's brother lives, who I've been seeing like every other morning. He'll pop over when I go outside, so I'll drop some food for him. But that's where his house currently is. So I'm guessing that we'll just, I've already said this a couple times, like, we'll just move his house over here, because I don't want there to be any assumptions that the next people are going to accept the responsibility of helping out a Kit Kat. I mean, they might be fine with it, but we'll see. I don't trust people. Too many assholes in the world that would take advantage of the situation and be mean to Dude's brother, just for the simple reason to be mean, because they are weak people and they need to feel powerful by overpowering those smaller than them. And I don't want to get new neighbors and then go to jail because I decided that they were mean to the cat. Or I'm sorry, because they were mean to the cat and I decided to show them what their insides look like. As I feed them to them. Ooh, where are you going? Yeah. There we go. Moved out or moved in a hole in the basement? Nah, well, I mean, I don't know, his car disappeared, so. I haven't seen his car in a long time. Haven't heard any hollering and screaming, so. Whatever he's doing, he ain't doing it over there, and that's the most important part. He was just a piece of shit. And just mean to everybody. Two. There's two of those. Nice big bag that you can actually reach into. Nice. And two plastic torches. I remember. Oh, here they are. So I remember there being like a few of those. So, right one. What do we got here? Ice cream van came around the day the weather was freezing. Yeah, we had one come through yesterday and it was like 30 degrees. I'm like, dude, just because your fucking freezer's broke doesn't mean you can come out when it's cold. Yeah, I don't get it. It's just funny. It's like we had like 2 warm days. They got all their shit together, and then the third day it was just fucking cold. And they were like, well, fuck it, we're already out here. Might as well go with it. No, that wasn't that one. I feel like it might have been this. No, not that one. Not that one. I'm looking for the one with the nipples. Is that? No. It's got yellow nipples. It has no nipples. Not in this one, right? It's got the yellow thing. That's got more yellow things. That has the nippleless nipples. That's got a nippleless nipple, and there's one. Probably gonna need 3 again. We're gonna need 2 more, so we'll grab 3. And there's 2 sort of stuck together. No, never mind. And 2. And minus the honky piece there. All right. These 2 to the side. Let's see if we can actually get this the correct orientation this time. Oh wait, that didn't look that. What? That's weird. Okay. That there. There you go, buddy. Good start. The 6er. That was close. There it is. Oh, I didn't make them go away. They view themselves as similar smaller than the cat. That's insecurity, but it's no excuse to be a dick. Yeah, it's fucking people I got. Must be in the big bag. Nope. It's got some more weird pieces in there. Where is this? Oh, there it is. That's it right there. Where is that? I guess that's just where the mouse is. This. That's correct. That goes there. One fold over and one 4. There's a 4. Where's a white fold over? There's one. This one. This one. Oh wow, I missed top of the hour toast, huh? A little late for that. Oh, well, yeah, a little bit late top of the hour toast. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Cheers. Ow. Ooh, crack-a-lackin'. Alright, what are we doing with this? Oh, I needed 2 of these. Oh my word. Go. 4x4 flat. 4x4 flat. 1x2, 2x2. 1x2. I think those might be later. Yep. Okay. Oh, were these supposed to be hanging off the edge? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Fuck that all up. These are supposed to be hanging back. Airwolf, Street Hawk, Automan, Manimal. Remember all those? What's up, Amelia? How are you this day? Don't worry, you didn't miss anything like exciting. Yeah, this is not exactly the excitement stream. Woo! Well, actually, I guess sometimes it is, like with a car. That was pretty cool. Watch him explode against my boot. Freaking 40 miles an hour. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Come on. There we go. Ooh. We got a fighter here, folks. There we go. Right now, I gotta go in for your brother. You don't look any happier about it. Coming out swinging. Do. Ooh. Jack Attack says, just wanted to let you know I'm pretty good in bed. I hardly fall out. I hardly ever fall out now. Ugh, that's that one up. Should probably have actually read it instead of trying to remember it. Doop doop doo. Okay, now that's in the right place. Those are in a place. Okay. Those go there. Flip it around. Okay, actual 1x, standard 1x2. That's a weird 1x2. Where were those? I thought there was a bag with a whole bunch of them in there. Oh. Is that one? Looks like one. Open the bag. That way. And right there. Plug it in. 2 white wedgies. If you're following along, or would like to follow along, Gasmasher found the direct link to the instructions. They are in the description. And we are on 133. Step 133, page 20. 20. And yes, Amelia does post fun videos. Alright, there's a thing there. Okay, how are we lining this up? There we go. So that's something like that. It should be roughly the same as this side, which had that way. Those go there, and that went, okay, yep, okay. Right. Goes there. This goes there. Is there anything that plugs in the bottom? Do you need your bottom plugged? Alright, that actually worked first time. Yeah. I guess I got that sorted. Alright. Whoop. The new MacGyver was garbage. Yeah, I watched like 5 minutes of it. Could not take it. Found out about him from seeing Stargate. Oh yeah, well you got to start somewhere. I watched the original MacGyver and actually have all the DVDs. You know, if they still work, since it seems like DVDs are just rotting away everywhere. But I also have digital copies, so. Where is the thing? That's an 8. I need a... Oh, yeah, I need an 8. Derp. There's the 3. That's a 2. There's a 3. Open. Do that. Anybody remember Romper Room? Yeah, I remember Romper Room. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Tipsy? How you doing? How's your week going? Degree 6. That's in bag number 5. Yeah, remember that. 5, 6. Pirate Bay, the DVD without time limits. Yeah, I mean, like Louis Rossman says, like media companies are basically doing their very best to push piracy because they're taking our rights away from us. They're letting media rot and not trying to preserve it or whatever. And like Warner Brothers is trying to do some warranty stuff, but if the shit's out of print, then it's gone. Like, unless they're willing to supply a digital copy, I don't know how that process is going, but... Like, Rossman has a point. They're pushing piracy. And the prices are absolutely insane nowadays. For these services. You have no control of what's on. And you got, how many different shows are there that different seasons are spread across different services? Like, if that ain't some bullshit that's done on purpose to make sure everybody gets a piece of the pie, you know what I mean? And then you want to write people download the shit. people call some of us here MacGyver. Yeah, I got killed a lot because of being able to bodging stuff together. Yeah, I was called that a lot because I could always fix things when I was growing up. We need some 80 sunglasses. We need something to drink. I can hear myself talking. Say no to Lego tariffs. Yeah, really. Because, like, seriously, that's going to be a thing now. 80 sunglasses. I do remember seeing those somewhere. Yeah, the white 80 sunglasses. Alright. I think so. Alright, check that. Check that. Let me check this again. There may only be a couple on them now. May just be one of them things. Worst comes to worst. This is an outer panel, so if we search and can't find it, we can just skip it and just slap it on later when we find it. So we're not B2 bomber in this bitch searching for pieces fucking half the stream. There's a black piece that's sort of like it. There's only 2 white pieces in there. There are some little piece. Oh, there it is. Literally the last possible bag. It was in the last place I looked. Alright, just put that on there. 420. Oh, shit. Cheers, everybody. 420. The reopening of Lego stores was a big event in 2020. People were lined up for blocks. Oh boy. Let's see. Where you want to put this? You want it where? Other side. Other side. Let's see. Does that still look correct? Yeah, kind of does. Alright, good. So that's going there. I don't know if there's going to be any more support for that. Guess we'll find out. What's up, Simon? Okay. Move this over here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to move that over here. It's less likely to be accidentally destroyed. As I immediately go to move it to find another piece. Alright. That and bag number 5 for a gray. 2x6. Wow. Lego. If you put an S on the end of that, apparently the Lego Mafia will hunt you down and educate you that there is no S. It's like fish. Even though I still tend to say fishes. I don't know. Not like all the time, it's usually like on purpose. But I do tend to just call them fishes. Or fishies. What's the word of fishies? Yeah, that way. Yeah, okay. And flat 4. I never missed a Greatest American Hero. Yeah, I have a digital copy of those. That was a great show. That was one of my favorite shows growing up. And it looks like a flat 4. That's sort of it. Whoa, hey, here. Oh, top smoke. Step 147. Oh, that actually goes on here. Oh, I need 2 flat 4s. Okay. That there. That there. This little guy can go right here. And hold on to that for a second. And a wedge. Could go for like a big wedge of cheese. Pepperoni, some spicy mustard, like crackers. Yeah, like your typical little dish thing. I fucking love those. I used to like go to the grocery store and like buy a party tray of fucking like of that stuff. Like like some hard salami in there, all that shit. And go buy the party packs and just eat that for dinner. Love those things. Whoa, 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 whoa. What you doing there, bud? This is why I have a concern of more support. We'll go with it. Let's put that there. And next, another 8. And the 3. Guess we're going to be building a bunch of these. What's up, Sharky? Strap yourself in for the excitement. Unlabeled bagged Lego. The ultimate fetch quest game. 4. Patrick, how's it going? Did I miss anybody new in there? You call them fishes too, Amelia? Yeah, you gotta call them fishies. That's a fishy. Right now. I've been calling them that. I think that actually started when I had like 5 fish tanks. I had pufferfish. Christ, those were the ones in my bedroom. I kept those in the bedroom. Those were cool. But I had a bunch of different things. I had a shrimp tank. And it was at that point I know I really started calling fishies a lot. Because they were my little homies. Alright, let's see that's there. This goes. This is what they're using as the main reference point, it would seem. This goes there with that bit down. Cool. Next piece. Same thing. Oh, wait a minute. That's there. Yeah. Second there, I thought I back scrolled. I'm like, is this almost the exact same thing? But no, it is a little bit different. Nice. Another 3 for. Linguistically, that should be called aircrafts instead. Blackwatcher. Aircrafts, I see. Look, we're American. We just kind of wing it as far as anything linguistic goes, because American English is look, American English is fucking jacked and dumb, but it's based on UK English, which is also fucking jacked and dumb. Biscuit heads. This one has a weird offset. More flat fours. This one's there this time. Flat 2. Touch Taurus. Is this stream still 125% tariff free? No, actually, I'm gonna have to start. Gonna have to add some more tariffs here. You know, if you're overseas anyway, you can just send that directly to me. That's cool. They'll find a way. I'm sure someone will find a way to tax us internationally. I think we're out of flat 4s in here. There might be some more in other packs. I did notice that some packs had duplicate pieces, because we need one more. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't that... No, there was one of these last week left over. That's right. Pretty sure it was one of those. Oh, there's the flat 4. A totally different bag. Okay, well, whatever. Moving on. UK's language may be a little off, but ours did come from theirs. So maybe we're the ones that are a little off. No. I mean, yeah, I mean us as Americans in general, yes, we are. We are definitely a little bit off. But, like I said, at least we know what a fucking cookie is. And what a biscuit is. That happy hogwash they're talking about over there. The center's like over here. I should probably move over a little bit here. Let's see if I can move the mic without it falling. And there it goes. Alright, good enough. Push it back. We good? Alright, I think we're good. Sorry. I know that is annoyingly... Well, actually, I'm guessing OBS is taking some of the sting out of that. Like the noise of moving the microphone around, because what I hear is what's processed through the mixer. I don't hear what OBS puts out after all its filters. Alright. 2 of the flat set of hinges. We were looking at them earlier. Is that one? Yes. But we need 2 of these. Ooh, does Lego make a Falcon 9 kit? There's a bunch of Falcon 9 kits, Sharky. I'm likely, like, I'm trying to, like, there's all, like, anything SpaceX, there's pretty much there. What I'm trying to sort out is a launch tower and a Falcon 9, or a launch tower and the Super Heavy. The you know, the triple rocket. Yeah, that's the Super Heavy, right? Or the Super Heavy Starship. How can that Super, the fucking 3 rocket one. What the hell? How am I not remember? God, it's been so long. I sound so relaxing. You'll be listening again later. I'm just doing my thing. I appreciate that. Try to be a pretty chill. We need the other half of this. We found those earlier. But there they are. Hey. Got one. There's another one. Beachy. Okay. Oh, yeah. That added support I was talking about. Bam, here we go. Oh yeah, I went back and watched that CyberPower video, and yeah, that camera stand on this desk that'll never happen again. Not the whole fucking video and doing this. I'm like, oh great, yeah, hey CyberPower, check this out. Wow. Sorry about the seizures. So yeah, we ain't gonna be using that camera mount on here anymore. We'll just stick to this or anything else I clamp up there. I might get another one of these mounts so that I can leave this one frozen and have another one for moving around, because I have it centered pretty spot on. Yeah, Falcon Heavy. Yeah, thank God. Thanks, Shark. And anyone else that. Yeah, I ultimately I'd love to have like a set that were to scale to each other. I just haven't sat down to do the research to try and sort that one out. But yeah, I do want to get a launch set of those. Where are those? Hello. Where have you gone? Dark gray 1x8. Biscuits is French for twice cooked. I feel like I have heard that bit of knowledge before. Like, I think I feel like it was that one guy, when that one nerd showed it, he like got Sci show, the guy that like got like cancer, but then he got better, kind of thing. Had to like shave his head. Like I think it was something on that were actually heard that about biscuits. Where the hell is this piece at? Is that it? There it is. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Okay. Tell him I have a B-2 bomber for sale. Yeah, of course. Falcon Heavy is essentially 3 Falcon 9 strapped together. Yeah. I'm very familiar with the rocket itself. I just haven't thought about it in so long. I forgot the actual name of it. Like I watch every single one of their launches. I've been watching that. It's just, I really haven't thought about them. Their last Falcon Heavy launch was a little while ago. And then like I forget about it. What cameras do I use? Both cameras that are looking at me are HTC what is it? HTC 11 U11? They're old cell phones. They are, yeah, you'd have to look it up. I think it's 7 years old. HTC, what was it? Or M11, U11, 11U. The Sprint version of the whatever the HTC 11 thing was. That's what they both are. One of them, that one, the main camera is a freaking clone of one that I ordered. Told this story a while back on channel. So I ordered. Okay, 1 second. So I had this phone for a while, and it was just tired. Battery was spanked in it. The screen wasn't like quite glued in right, even though I tried to fix it a couple times. Just wasn't working out, so I figured, hey, you know what, I'll just get a new one, because I really liked it. So I ordered one from someone, whatever, it was supposedly a reputable company, but when it showed up, it was a fucking clone of some other active line, so I could never get it activated. That's the main camera. So I contacted the company that sold it, and they're like, oh yeah, just send it back to this address. So I sent it back to that address, and 6 months later, after the package was lost, 6 months later, it showed back up at my door. Then come to find out, like, the address they gave me doesn't exist. It's just total scam company bullshit. So, oh wait, not that. So it just sat on a shelf, and basically then I started using it as like a camera at work.
for, like, you know, the videos I make at work. And then the battery in it is now also completely spanked. So it just stays plugged into the computer and does it. Altogether, I'd say it looks pretty good. And then, like, that's a Logitech 930E. The cat camera's was it like an Autel 930? You know what I mean? Basically same thing. Or no, that's the 920 out with the cat camera. Where are we putting this? Sorry, I'm talking and I'm slowing down here. But yeah, the main cameras, they're just cell phones. Oh, and I pay for Droid Cam, Droid Cam OBS to link everything together at whatever resolution. Supposedly 4K support is coming for some phones, but probably not for this one. But yeah, this is fine. It's recording at 1080 and then it's getting upscaled to 1440 since I do my gaming at 1440. I don't see the point of shifting profiles and shit around in OBS. So I just do everything in 1440. Though eventually it may be ultra wide 1440, which is going to be weird for the show, but we'll see what happens. It's actually a joke, I think. Cooked is cuit in French, and by coot, they forgot the S. Who knows? I know I've heard that before, though. 27. 27 is an interesting number in music. Lots of people died at the age of 27. Kurt Cobain. What was her name? Was it Joan Jett? Jimi Hendrix? It's a quote hidden number in Weird Al Yankovic songs. A lot of times when there's a number mentioned, it is the number 27. Kind of trying to put a more positive light on the number or something. But there's that little piece of useless trivia. Those are not the droid cams you are looking for. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go, folks. We gotta add boobies. There you go. Look, and it's even got like a support bra thing on it. I think I can't see what I'm guessing you can see that. So yeah, there's our support bra boobies. Satellite. See that puts this down that way, that way. This goes this here. Where does that attach? Right there. Able to squeeze that. Not attaching anywhere else? No. All right. All right. Up there. And we have a round bit. Joan Jett still kicking Hendrix. I forget, it was one of the ladies. Janis Joplin. There you go. Thanks, DJ. Yeah, Kurt Cobain, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, and I think there may have been others like more recently, but those are like the class, you know, the legends, we'll say, that I am aware of. That's right, Janis Joplin. Need 4. Oh, good, they're right here. Falcon Heavy 3 rockets are called a Falcon 27. Yeah, they could have, I suppose. It would have made sense. I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since they've done a full recovery on those. I feel like the last, like, what, 3 missions? 3 or 4 missions have been full yeet, so they couldn't bring it back. Something like that. I haven't thought about frickin' Falcon Heavy in a while. That a round one. A round one. Wow. Oh, there's a bunch of round ones. And red round ones. There's a, okay. Open the bag, falls out. Perfect. That there. Oh, one or two of these. Two of these. Nope, not there. Hey, there you go. Amy Winehouse is mentioned. I remember her. Jesus. What a show that was. Fuck. Alright, so all the same stuff again. Two in round one. Like, she was like, I was not interested in any her performances or anything she did, but it was interesting to watch that train wreck. We need one more of these. Might be in a different bag. Let's see if we can find one more. Or if I just need to look harder. That it's just four, right? Four, yeah, it says it wants four. Making sure. Oh, that's a squirrel. Oh, but we need a squirrel. So we'll grab the squirrel. The other squirrel. And there. Oh, that's right. This is like the extra goodie bag thing. Like, I think that's like the sorry we forgot some stuff bag, maybe. Oh, is there really not one in here? Hold on. Oops. Let me check this. Yeah, I was gonna say bag 7 seems to have some oddballs. Bag 7. I wonder if that's the first bag. They were like the first oopsie bag, where they just started throwing stuff into 7. But then they realized they needed more, so now we have a separate snack baggie. Pancakes. Jim Morrison. What's that? Didn't Jim Morrison also die at 27? Trumpets. What a word. Incredible Hulk was enough. No need for more. What? Franco. What did Franco? The Incredible Hulk versus the Greatest American Hero. A YouTube video about. Okay. Yeah. It's this holy roller right here. This goes that away, partner. We need more elbows. Oh, no. Okay. Nope. No, we're good. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That ain't really gonna work out there, Sonny. Doom, doom. Okay. Alexa, what's my notification?
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. A shipment has arrived.
You know, shit. You told me that earlier. That's. What the hell? Give it up, can I? Oh. I got a case. Like, you know how like hot chocolate comes usually in a little box, like pack of, 12 little packs in it, whatever for your hot chocolate. I just ordered a case of those. That's a 10 in a case. So I got that. Twofers. And some cypermethrin to help deal with try to stave off the yearly ant invasion before it starts. At least slow it down a little bit. I've noticed a couple of scouts running around ever since it got kind of warm the other day. So, but that's normal here. 16 feet elevation, living on a peninsula with only about 2 feet of soil before you hit clay. So, lots of ants. Not that it gets like unsanitary or like ooh in here or anything, but yeah, you still don't want, ants running around. What's up, Steve Odlers? Hey, everyone. Had to leave early last Saturday. Thanks to whomever gifted me a membership. Well, hey, no problem. Don't remember who it was. Although, let's see. I know Ed donated one of my streams recently. Like, right as I hit end, he's like, donk. Thinks he's a funny guy, but besides that, I'm not sure who donated last. I can't remember. I'd have to go look it up. But either way, what's up? Well, why are we talking left and right sock? Next Falcon Heavy launches in November. See, that's like, that's why you forget. That's why I forget about it. That they're so infrequent. It's a hell of a show when they go, but two more, right? Oh wait, nope, wrong side. We're still working on the back. Oh boy, hold on. Let's see if this thing can do work here. Nice. There, that there. For these. Whoa, ID instructions just tweaked out. There we go. Kind of snap in a little bit. There's round things overhang just a pinchy pinch, but it gives a satisfying. If you heard that. What the? Alright. We need some pieces of the pie. Looks like they might be gray. Feel like, where was the thing I saw that some of the pieces were updated to like gray and or blue? We have a bunch of those pieces here. Oh, okay, well, we got the light gray, so we'll just go with that. Even though that's not... Right, where are we at here? Step 177. Let me scroll up. Where did I see the... Oh, no, it was a little piece of paper in here. That's right. Hold on. That was in the big bag. Yeah, here it is. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can see that. It's easier. So the white has been replaced with blue. Alright. So, color scheme update. We are holding it like that, and we are... There we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's do that there we go. Blocking my chat. There was a Saturday morning show, ISIS and Shazam. ISIS was hot. I don't remember ISIS. I kind of remember Shazam. Wedge. Who's got the wedgies? Who's got the wedgies? We got the wedgies. Who's got the wedgies? We got the wedgies. Does that mean it's now blue wedges? Let's see what colors we find of some triangle-y pieces. Just look for triangle-y pieces in general, so that my brain isn't locked into a particular color, which, sure you know what I mean. There's gray. Or no, that's not them. There's 1, 2, 3. Microphones over here, buddy. 4? Alright. I'm missing something? Nope. Okay, I guess we'll see if there's another piece. Let's go to the bag that usually has the extra pieces. That'd be 7. Not seeing it this time. Very interesting. It's not in the weird missing oddball piece bag. Up there. So that's when you know it's really bonk, when you have to check multiple bags for the same piece, because so far we've seen that happen a bunch of times. So the thing that bothers me, there's like this angle piece in there, but I'm kind of like hoping that just wasn't, you know, like in the wrong bin. You know, like bolts and stuff always end up in the wrong damn bins. There it is. Completely in a different spot. All right, good. Moving right along. God, I get so annoyed by, like, I'm very picky when if I pick up bolts and I gotta put them back. I'm real particular that I put them back in the right spot. And then when I find ones in the wrong spot, I gotta sit there and fuck with them and fix them. And then just cuss at everybody. Bunch of assholes. Heathens. Scratchy. Tumbly. ISIS was extremely hot. Joanna Cameron. I'll have to look her up. Barbarella or Barbarella? No, you're thinking Babs. Let's put that anywhere. Alright. Now we need rings. Let's see, some here. We need 4. There it is. I was like, don't do this 3 in 1 bag thing again. That's lame. Burp. Alright, come on. 1 bag. 2 bag. 3. Well, Frankie 78 is leaving. See you later, Bob. Have a good evening. Franco says, if Wonder Woman used her lasso of truth on me, she would call the police for indecent behavior. Well, I imagine so. Nope. Get it back out towards the middle here. What is for dinner tonight? I got that little bit of chicken behind me. That probably be gone by the end of the stream. Maybe I'll do some gnocchi. But I'm going to try it. I was going to do that the other night, but I didn't get around to it. I ended up making something else. But I may do gnocchi with picante sauce on it. Are we missing a panel? No, are we missing a... Like, was I supposed to make 2 of those? No. Yeah, we were supposed to make 2 of these panels with the supported boobies. Okay, let's go back. It's like, well, we're getting ready to put the lid on it, but it's still got a hole in it. All right, let's go back and make that again. All right. Is that guy 3 flat? We had an extra flea flat. Flea flat. Attack. I did my first nude painting yesterday. The neighbors weren't happy, but the front door looks great. Who would win in a whip-off? Already sounds fun. Wonder Woman or Indiana Jones, and why? Well, I mean, I guess that kind of depends on who's faster. And considering Wonder Woman can take a fucking hit, I mean, he can crack the whip on her, but she's just gonna kick his ass anyway. But she's got that whole superhero thing going on. Seems to work out pretty well for him. I would say, like Wonder Woman, like, make it a scratch, but would ultimately, kick his ass. Wrong way around. Yoink. Yoink. Sharky says, I forget plenty of stuff without chemical assistance. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean there. Let's see, there's the support bra. And where are the boobies? Where are the boobies? Bang, where there's one. There's one, there's usually 2. Not always, but usually. And there's the other one. Ooh. Losing pieces, there we go. Wonder Woman would disarm Indy with her charms and get the whip in first. Yeah, I mean, that may work as well. Just to expedite the situation, at least. That's nice. Appreciate that, Patrick. Gifting 5 memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs. Did actually finally manage to get a fresh video out this weekend. Got one going to Gerald, Nicholas, Shane, Franco, and David Garcia. Welcome and welcome back. Thank you for that, Patrick. Where's one? There's one. Cheers for that. Alright, let's see here. That's here. Yeah, that's there. All symmetrical now, except for that. So if that's like that, that's like that. That's 45 degrees different. They kind of look like that. Yeah, I think that's about right, according to the picture. I don't know how far in we cram this. See if we get a hint here. Solar panels. Okay, so I guess we're just cramming this all the way in. If I would have known that, I would have spit on it first, but that's okay. Alright, well, that's in there. Tweet. Now we have a flat spot for it. Whee! It's an intergalactic spinning top. Yay! Forget about West's ability to deflect. Pew! How does that work since Franco was banned for not liking the A-Team or Miami Vice? Well, it wasn't a permanent ban. I don't think he got banned for that. I mean, that is definitely a discussion to have if you if that issue exists. I haven't issued the command to drop the hammer specifically. Hey, Fama. We got to, I'm gonna have to, we talked about this earlier in the stream, but the I'm guessing you sent the Mercedes body as well, because it was shipped magnificently. However, the body itself is kinda not really good. If you want, you can either scroll back and then come back, or I can show you here shortly. But like the paint has cracks in it, or I'm sorry, paint has bubbles in it. It actually has paint smears in it, like the paint wasn't fully mixed. The body cut is actually cut low in one spot, cut high in another spot. Like it's not really good quality body. But like I said, the shipping of it was absolutely amazing. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is a monster. That's one of these monsters. Alright. Oh, a lot of those. I'm guessing, yep. Okay. And guessing there's about 20 of these if we're doing, I'm guessing 2 solar panels. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those and 1 twofer. Right here. Alright, what do we got here? We have that, and then we got that. Anytime you're ready, there we go. There's that there. Right there. Hey, and I guess while we're at it, I'll go do a dude report. He's pretty good. It's funny. He's moved on, I guess, to the next step of like trust thing. Like he's kind of like walking all around, like and actually like asking for pets, kind of thing. but he's getting overstimulated like pretty quickly. So every once in a while he kind of does like the snappy, not quite a bite thing. Yeah, I'm working with like timing to not overstimulate him, but even then I'll stop for a second, then it'll come right back. That and he's been like chasing me around. Like if I go into the bedroom, like he'll come hauling ass in to make sure he can get in there. Found every couple nights he'll actually just sleep in here for a while until I get up, like later on, and like gotta go to the bathroom or whatever. Then he'll go get food and whatever he does, you know, cat stuff. Someone should vent A-Team machine Lego models. The one that fires cabbages with compressed air would be the most popular. Yeah, I imagine that would be. Looks like an 8-long blue piece. I feel like I've seen that. Is that in here? That's other blue pieces. Oh, that's a bunch of flat blues. 8-long flat blue. Oh, there it is. It's like tucked in the corner. It's 2 of them. Hello. Here. Other side, same thing. Ooh, here. Hey now. Surprised that they didn't remove doping BA epi. Oh, yeah. They're doping them up every time they hit the fly and stuff like that. Yeah. Just he's basically a junkie at that point. I cannot tell. Oh, there it is. Okay, so they want it this way. All right. There we go. Almost looks like a tail fin. All right, a 4-way. The other 8. A bigger 4-way. Let's use that one. A beard hair on my jammy jams. Another 4 and another 4. Attack horse. Attack hearse. Yeah, they did have a good hearse episode, didn't they? Feel like. How we hold this like that? Goes there. That goes there. And then they have you do the other diagonal. So, whichever. Okay. Ah, 2 1x3s. Scratch the nose. Manual zoom? Yeah, I don't have like, well, I don't think there's auto zoom. Or is like the focus, is like autofocus bouncing or something? I think I can still scroll with that. Oh, I can still scroll with that up. Okay. If Windows would go off and trying to resize it all weird for me. There we go. Cadillac convertible. God, you hear that so much when you're at the parts store. I need a Cadillac converter. I'm sorry, there's no way to convert that piece of shit into a Cadillac. No, that's not what I mean. And maybe you should learn what you're buying, sir. Cadillac converter. Catalytic converter. I had to deal with that today. Get a call. Had to go out to Aberdeen Proving Grounds, which is like one of the local military base deals. They like to blow shit up there. Like they blow up old ordnance. I guess test some stuff maybe. I don't know. Whatever else they do. There was a forklift out there that had a code on it, like an engine light code. It's like, all right, finally get out there, deal with security and all that, which is fine. Yeah, I don't get upset when security does its job and keeps people out that shouldn't be in there. You know what I mean? But finally get in there, get into the truck, pull the codes, and the post catalytic converter has a circuit malfunction. Like, all right, I mean, that's not that unusual. Go take a look, see if something melted on it or, harness got borked. No, not at all. And I go back there and some dumbass unplugged it for some fucking reason. Yeah, 8 one. It's like, well, that's a shame because we get to go into the secret bag. Because now I gotta bill you for avoidable damage. Like, what the fuck are you people doing? Like somebody's derping around on site unplugging sensors for some reason. Like, I guess I can only assume someone didn't feel like working yesterday. And that was their solution. At that point, you just gotta take a picture and send it in, write it up, exactly what happened. I plugged it up, figured, like, even gave it the benefit of that. I'm like, all right, maybe there's something really wrong with this. And you plug it in and it, like, really borks the truck up. Nah. Plugged it in, drove truck around for 20 minutes, watching the voltage on the O2 sensor, and it was just a nice slow, because it's post-cat. Nice slow swing, no codes, no nothing. It was nothing wrong with it. So I just unplugged it for no reason. Like, I inspected the harness, there wasn't any, like, yank spots, like, something came through and yanked it out of the clip, which is a monster fucking clip. So, like, you don't accidentally yank that plug out, so. But in the end, they end up getting billed about, let's see, I billed them 4.5 hours, because it's like, security check-in, it was like over an hour drive, security check-in at the front gates and all that, and they got billed a few hours yesterday because they said, come on up at blah, blah, blah time. Well, tech went up at blah, blah, blah time, and fucking nobody was there. Nobody would answer the calls. So, what the fuck? They got billed for that as well. They're really going to be thrilled when they read the write-up and all that shit over somebody unplugging it. So who knows, if someone's trying to get out of work, who knows what they'll do next. Probably just cut it next time. Alright, there's one solar panel. Does it specify? Like, I'm pretty sure, oh yeah. Yeah, we do this twice, alright. Where does this one go? Let's just build the other one, then we'll put them both on at the same time. Oh, those plug into these things here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do the other one first. I need to pay more attention. If I would have seen that, and we would have just been building two at the same time. Now I gotta hunt for all those parts again. No one. Looks like it's only going to add a couple minutes to the overall build. And if need be, we can say it's Jack Attack's fault. So it'll all work out. I'm about to turn around and grab a buffalo chicken nugget, though. I don't get to that point of hungry where it's like, I want to do something about that. Yeah, actually, before you get too far, give me a second here. There we go. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Where's that screwdriver? Let me stick my yellow over here to remind me to tighten that damn spring so that I can move the microphone over a little bit more for us. Oh, hold on. It's almost 4:20. Oh. Trying to hurry up and eat this chicken before 4:20. Is that this bag? Yeah, yeah. Chicken. I gotta see what happened to Flying Harlequin. He suddenly stopped streaming. Not sure what's up with that. 10 of those. That's 4:20 somewhere. Yep. Cheers. All right. Burp. Sugar honey iced tea. There we missed. Sorry, I missed one piece. That back. Go back and fill that in with a white double. How did they ride their bikes on the Red Hand Gang with those flares? Oh. Blue Thunder was a porno version of Airwolf. Yeah, pretty much. That's. Yeah. The coughing neighbor is outside. I don't know what's going on with him. He hasn't driven. Like I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a job anymore. Which kind of sucks. Sounds like he's fucking dying. Yeah, luckily the microphone reaches the other end, so we don't have to listen to that. Even though actually we do, because we can usually hear it even though there's a house in between us. You can still usually hear him going. There. 3. I do need to, once this is a little more sorted out, get something a little more sound barrier-y over here. Like I do kind of want to get a pegboard where the window is / was, so that that space can be used for more useful stuff. Like obviously, like a good place to put the tools and things. Well, it's on one side, not over there, because that's too close to the computer. Oh, 2 of these. Sequest. You should tell him your viewers are concerned with the coughing. Yeah, I'm sure that'd go over like a fart in church. Hey man, my viewers keep hearing you cough all the time, man. They just wanted me to let you know, like they're with you, man. Hope you get better. What? Oh yeah, I gotta put that one piece in there. Oh my god. Like they would probably try to like sue me or something over the dumb shit. Like that's one of these things you can't even say, hey man, it's in a public space. Like I'm inside my house and I can hear you. Like you gotta work on yourself a little bit, brother man. Not saying I don't cough as well, but I want like there's been weekends when he's gone out there at like 6 in the morning and woken me up. Where the fuck is that piece at? I can't imagine like, and I sleep with music and a fan, and he's woken me up. So I can only imagine he's woken up other neighbors who don't sleep with nearly as much noise as I do. One more little. Oh well, there is one more. It was hiding under another piece. Okay, there we go. And then C2S. You should. Oh right, yeah. Yeah, boy. We wish you the best. Where is the mouse? There it is. Get a 4 and a 4, and I'm sure another 4. Seems to be the going pattern here. Ouch. Ouch. So here, I'm going to eat that last piece of chicken. Just take all these blue panels out. Obviously, we know we're going to need a bunch. Right. Perfect time for the hiccups. Mama says, yeah, my fan cools me down, low speed noise. Just enough that I don't hear anything else. Yeah. I like breathing fresh, like know that I'm breathing fresh air when I'm laying there. So I like to have the Just a little bit of a fan. The noise is nice, and then I play piano music stuff in the background. The playlist I have of stuff. Number 2. That seems different. Okay. Big white panel. Someone at one point. There it is. Okay. That across there. What's up, Lori? Fans or boobies? I'm at the age where I like a fan better, says Top Smoke. Yeah, I'm kind of. It depends on the moment, I suppose, but at least a fan's really easy to turn on. Ba-dum-bumps. Oh, wait, that goes across the back, I'm guessing. Yarp. Yarp. Yarpy darpy doo. A bunch of these. Uh-oh. Need another flat 4. Great. Let's see here. One kicking around. We do in the weird bag. Yeah, so bag 7 must be the we forgot one bag. And then this bag must be we forgot another one bag. Alright. Gotcha. Let me scoot up a little bit here. Ooh, Magnum and Murder, She Wrote crossover episodes. Used to watch both. Well, my dad watched both those shows, so I inherently ended up watching them because it's like, you know, well, at that point, man, they really had, well, yeah, actually, at that point, we only had one TV hooked up to cable. The Weird 2. So also got to watch Amy Griffith Show, Matlock, 227, which is, I never understood, like, it was a good show. Like, I still occasionally, like, if I see that number, I go, oh yeah, it was a good show. Never really thought it was, I don't know, like, my dad watched all these old white guy shows, and then 227, a show about 3, I think it was 3 or 4 black ladies just, like, living, doing their thing, you know, as comedies do. Okay, so we have both solar panels done. Yes, the red up. So, plug it in, plug it in. There. All the way in. All the way in. What is the hold up? Ooh. I think that should go. It's not going into the second piece. Did I have the correct piece in there? Let's double check. Take that one off. Put all that stuff back together. Yeah, it's the right kind of piece. Let's move things around here. See if we can help it line up Let me see if I can actually get up to the freaking microphone while I'm at it. Like that. Alright. Try again. Full insertion. There we go. Alright, where are we at here? Step 2, 15. Oh, we're making the other end of the thingy, so let me move that. Well, here, actually, this is where we're at so far. That panel is not like where it wants to be. There we go. Anyway, and that little blicky. Guess it's like the door knocker. Huh? Aliens, special delivery. There we go. What's up, Outrageous Otis? Columbo. Yeah, we watched Columbo. Yeah. It's a good show. It's actually like a good show. Yeah. Gray elbows. Got home and had to take the dogo out. How is said gangly, flaily leggy dogo doing? Do you have an estimated age for that, puppers? It seems like he's a puppy-ish. There, Hawkness. Gray 4x4. Ew. Light gray 4x4. You mad that you're on mine? Yeah. And a red one. Oh, he's 2, okay. So yeah, he's still little puppers. Some puppers floating around in there. There. The hell bag was that in? Because I need a bunch more. 2 there. 2's there. This bag, right? One more. And one more on top of that. Ba-doo, ba-doo, doo. This one looks like a good hanger from the ceiling. It actually comes with a stand. It actually has a space reserved right next to the International Space Station, since that's where it goes. Figure might as well just, I mean, it's not going to be to scale. But I figure I'd put it next to the ISS, since that's, it's, you know, A to B. That is its B. That is its landing. Well, that is its other end of its trip. You know what I'm trying to say. Otherwise, yes, it would be hanging from the ceiling. I actually have hooks, a bunch of hooks left over from when I hung the cat hammock. That I could use for that. There we go. That. Flat, light gray pieces. Flat, light, okay. There's 2 of them. These does come with a little stand. That's kind of neat. That's probably what a lot of these longer arms are for, I'm guessing. 2 small flat grays. There's one. There's the other one. Alrighty then. There. That there. Give that to your mom. And there we go. Channel 69. I only had 4 channels growing up. It was a big deal when the extra UHF channels came. Yeah, I came in to TV with the Atari 2600 and the I guess it was 3 or 4 when they got cable. You know, when cable TV was like an actual big ass remote spoolie thing on the end of a coaxial cord, like the coax that goes to your wall. That would go to this big fucking box that looked like a car battery. Then it would go to your wall, go to your TV, and then off of that big car battery looking box, it was like a 25, 30 foot piece of coaxial cable-ish stuff that went up to a big dial. Just gunk, 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 gunk. That went 0 to 36. 34 was the education channel. 35 was the Spice channel. And 36 was Playboy. Of course, 35 and 36 are scrambled unless you knew where to slide the matchbook in under the thing, which I have no fucking idea how I figured that out when I was like 4 or 5, but parents didn't seem to mind. So they got free Playboy out of a matchbook. But it still was fun to watch this. I did always think it was fun and like / funny to watch the scramble bars and just listen to the nonsense in the background. Alright, dark gray triangles. To the woof, what? Some pin, oh wait, yeah. Dark, there we go. One. Slowly getting some pieces out of this bag. This is one of those bags that was just, everything was just wedged in it. Pieces stuck in pieces. Cats and dogs sleeping together. Total chaos. Are you kidding me? It's another 3. Oh, there it is. Now, this build hasn't been too bad. It's as slow as a, no bag number build goes, but actually hasn't been too bad. I made whatever mistake I made last time that really borked it up, but at least it was easy enough to figure it out. And I got that sorted out for us. Granted, it took like a half hour to fix, but I was like, you know what, that's cool. I was just relaxing while I was doing it after last week's, I guess it was last week or whatever week stream it was. Yeah, last week's stream. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, still, did I ever make a decision for dinner? Oh, yeah. Yuki. Right. We got channel 3, 22, and 33. We had 2, 11, 13, which is still like, quote, the channels here in Baltimore. 2, 11, 13. Then we got 22, which was PBS. That was, yeah, that would be on, yeah, that was the bottom of UHF. That was PB. Oh, I did all those wrong, didn't I? 2 of them. Popping it. But yes, 22 was PBS, and then channel 4, Fox 45, and then was it WNUV 54? Was kind of like a clone of Fox 45. And then we got some black and white really oddball fucking like movie channel. Like even my dad was like, I don't even watch any of this shit. Kind of channel that was on like 67, I think. Didn't really pay much attention to that one. Every once in a while you'd flip by and it'd just be like some old ass fucking like vintage fucking black and white movie kind of thing going. Like totally cool if you're into like the really, really old stuff, but it was just oddball old stuff. Like just stuff you hadn't heard of. Ugh, derp. Whew. And one TV station, says Lori, CBC, any sports event was viewed on TV1 a week after the occurrence. Jeez. Yeah, I think, and the Fox 45 was the local, like, Fox 45. Like, I don't remember if it was like that at first, but they were the first ones that started doing the news at 10. And that picked up a lot of their popularity. This was way before, like, the Fox News Network garbage you see now. This is back when, like, I don't know if Rupert Murdoch was involved in it or not back in the day, but this is when it was actually, like, a respectable news source. We need a 8 long gray nail. What the hell is that? But, where's that black? Nah, that's dark gray. But yeah, then he started to do the news at 10, which is cool, because then as a kid, every once in a while, he's like, well, can I watch the news at 10? Just, you know, you're a kid, you just want to stay up late. But then I'd actually, like, started paying attention and kind of watching it. So then it just got to the point where they just let me watch the news and then go to bed. And then I ended up getting like a little 13-inch black and white TV in my room. At some point, I think that was like my teenager birthday present or something like that. But then I watched the news on that all the time. And yeah, obviously whatever I could. That was just, you know, 211, 1340. 554, 22, and that weird 67. Okay. Tell you what. Okay, I guess that just sits there. Like 229 is just a picture of it. I don't know if anything specific supposed to happen there. All right, not there for now then. Now we need that steering wheel looking thing. We had 4 CBS, 6 NBC, 8 ABC, 12 PBS. Yeah, it's all over the place. It seemed like there was always the 3, you know, ABC, CBS, and NBC. Then Fox. Oh no, 54 was WBFF. That's right. Or wait, no. Was that 45? No, yeah, Fox 45 was WBFF, Fox 45. And then 54 was WNUV. That's what it was. All right. Oh, what the fuck am I looking for? Oh, steering wheel. Now we need to make 4 of the... Okay, well, that just goes off the side. Oh, how long are these to make? All right. See if we can see how long this takes to make one of these. And I am freaking starving right now at this point. You know what? Yeah, it's not horrible. Let's just rock this out. And then I will go find something to munch on while whatever I'm eating for like food gets to cook. Or heat up or go hunt someone down and consume them if need be. I was going to go to the store today, but did not end up making it, so I'll go tomorrow. I went to the store on Monday and bought a whole bunch of stuff that I've been needing for a while. But I only bought about half of what I needed. Just because the frickin' cart was basically full. But part of the need was a tub of kitty litter, a pack of paper towels, and a pack of poopy paper. So that took up a fair amount of real estate in the cart. Which also means it took up a fair amount of real estate in the van. So, do another decent trip run tomorrow. Oh, now we need hinges out of here. And I'll probably still have to do another one. Just because I haven't been to the store for like, you know, my normal, like, big stuff for a while. And I kind of got tired of ordering out, like, frequently. Damn, everything that's for this is in this bag, okay. Need 8 of these. Oh, and then I'm gonna need, they're in there too. 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's a lot of whatever this is, because there's, I guess about 8 more actually. Okay. And 4 these red bits. All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? That there. That there. Hawkness will probably be on in a bit. What are you streaming tonight? Hunt Hunt Showdown. Yeah, Hawkness has a channel as well. I mentioned that earlier, but for those who showed up later, Hawkness just started his YouTube channel. He has a bit of a following on Twitch, but now is dual streaming. Hunt Showdown. If they make one with a bunch of pot in it, can they just call it Hunt Slowdown? That goes there. Goes there. This goes here. What is your mission? Oh, gonna like go pet the horsey. But the horses are so loud. That's alright, man. I'll just give it a joint. It'll be alright. Bing! Plus 10. Horse stoned. Nice. Then, like, you give it another joint and, like, you're so baked the horse starts talking to you. Achievement unlocked. Steering wheel. Is this sided? It's like this way. Big up. Looks like. Hard to tell, but we'll go with that. That goes. Oh, wait a minute. Is that? Oh, yes. That would be upside down and go that way. Get a magnum of beer and wine. Beer store is 20 minutes away. It's that close. Like, he lives out in the middle, like, nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. Eustace. Stupid dog. All right, let's snap these together, and then we're gonna call that. Let's see. I don't think these quite snap all the way into. Ooh, easy killer. That out. That there. That goes there. Booyah. Okay. A little more centered up here. Go ahead and drop that because that's useful. There, there, snap that there. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters, of course. You're better off making the beer. Yeah. Might as well. Where you're at, that's kind of just how that goes, isn't it? We'll put this in its... Ow, scratchy. Scratchy. I don't have fleas, I promise. Let's see. This goes on there. One of those hidden things, I guess. Once everything's plugged in, you'll probably never see that, but... ooh. Easy killer. Easy. Good Lord. All right. Well, there's our mushroom, our space mushroom. And we're here with this. I don't know where this is going to go. Yeah, that might be part like down in there for the trunk. Service trunk or the actual module. It's, I don't know. Guess we'll figure it out next time. Which we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be next week or not. Obviously, we just got to see how the weather is going. Why does that not seem... Feels like there's pieces like pushing out, maybe? Yeah, maybe not. All right. Put that there. Grab the mouse. Put that there. We got that update thing already. And vape. Why is there a lighter on my mouse pad? Oh. All right, everybody. Oof. You sound kind of snappy. I mean snappy. I mean like I need something to drink. Snappy. Kevin Harsty, I have missed Lego. Yeah, I figured some people wouldn't mind having some Lego back in their lives for a little bit. The build is more complicated than I expected. Yeah, it's actually, it is interesting how they're coming up with how getting the shape and everything instead of with using, I guess you would say minimal custom pieces. Ooh. Oh, did you miss the dude report earlier? Like, dude's real good. Like, dude follows me into the bedroom, tries to, he hangs out with me. He's like asking for pets now. Like, he still gets overwhelmed and does like the quick little nippy thing, but I'm learning to regulate, even though sometimes he wants the pets. He will like overstimulate himself, even just rubbing against my arm, even if I'm not petting. So I'm helping with that. And besides that, like he sleeps with me like every couple nights. He'll come in and sleep with me, stuff like that. So he's a good kitty. He's pretty chill. This kid is nowhere near B2 territory. Fuck no. Like that is just a monster. Just a monster kit. As far as dinner goes, yeah, it'll be the gnocchi. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Because that stuff's quick to make anyway, so. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. So I'll be back Saturday or at some point, maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I get a chance. Maybe I'll stream, but I may have other stuff to do. And, next week would be MRE night. Then we got Saturday night. Definitely won't be streaming Sunday. I gotta just get stuff done. And whenever the batteries show up, it won't be on Sunday either way, but whenever the batteries show up, we'll do the live stream of putting the batteries in and doing another 390 watt load test on it and make sure, everything's working. So, thanks for watching. Cheers to that. And I'll see everybody next time. So, I am out of... Oh, wait. Be groovy to each other. And I don't know where my mouse is. There it is. All right. So, and I am out of here in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.